Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this session, we are started with basic PHP sessions, and the topic is going on the flow control in the PHP. So we have seen the if else, for loop, and the switch cases. Okay. So now we are gonna see the if else ladder. So basically, what is the if else ladder? We have seen the if else ladder. In if else, there is only the two condition we can check. If the condition is true, the if block is executed, or if the condition is false, if block is executed. Okay. Now we are going to see the if else ladder. Then what is if else ladder? Then where are multiple if else conditions come together? Okay. When the multiple if else conditions comes together, that's nothing but if else ladder. Okay. So that we have to see now. Means we have to use the multiple if else condition at the same time. Okay. The best example for this is printing the result system. While printing the result, you have to print the grade also, and the grade calculation is happen on the basis of conditions. For example, if the marks is like greater than 75, then it should be A grade, O grade, or it should be then the marks should be the less than 75 and greater than 60. Then it is a first class, second class, third class. Accordingly, we have to print. Okay. At that time, this kind of multiple situation cross-checking things. At that time, we can use the if-else letter. Syntax is very easy. First of all, you have to write the if statement, then the expression. If this condition is true, then this block is executed. Whatever the stuff that we want to write, that we can write. Then else ifs. Then the second expression we have to write else if, else if, and then second expression. If it is false, then it will check this, or else you can write the multiple if else, and at the end you can write the else statements. So that apart from this, is there anything so that blockade will get executed? Okay. So it's quite simple. Just we have to remember the syntax and prop the proper expression into the if condition so that it will be work properly. Okay. Let's take one example. So as we know, we need working on the PHP, so we need one server. So we also started the XAMPP server. Now we need to open our localhost folder. And every program I am repeating the file working with the PHP. You have to store the file in a particular folder location. So which is the location now? So in XAMPP folder, there is an htdoc. Within htdoc, we have to make our folder. So we have made one folder that is PHP. Just open that folder. So as we know, every program we have stored in that particular files or folder. Okay, every program we are having. So now we are going to create one more file that is for the if else data. So just click on here this icon and else if or if else. Don't use a as it is word. Just make some other word because reserved words are not used for saving the programs. If else example dot php. Fine. You can use the if else ladder as well, no problem. Ladder. So very first thing we have to do, we have to calculate the three subject marks and calculate total, calculate percentage, and based on the percentage we have to print the grade. Okay. So as of now, you can just directly store the percentage, or you can use some variable. For example, dollar subject one is equal to. Further on, we are going to learn about how to take this input from the user from the input form using HTML and all. But as of now, we are just learning the concepts. So that's why I'm just storing this thing. So first subject we're having 75. Second subject is, for example, you may have like 80 marks, or take a similar marks. It will be the easy for the calculation. So take the S3 subject and store some marks. For example, the 75 I'm storing as the same similar marks. So now we have to calculate this thing for calculating the total. So I'm using one total keyword, and total is nothing but what dollar S1 plus dollar S1. Okay. Then dollar S2 plus dollar S3. So three symbol you have taken the percentage. Well, similarly, I have to calculate the percentage. Simple manner, I'm going to calculate this thing. So just I'm going to divide total by TTL by number of subjects. So it will give some sort of percentage. Fine. Now, the based on percentage, just check once whether it is working fine or not, then go for the further. It is always be a good way to check half of the program before completing the entire program. So I'm just printing the total and this the percentage. Okay, you may use for new line here, just give a semicolon. Don't forget to give a semicolon at every end of the statements. So dot is used for concatenation. I'm using some HTML tags, so I needed to use a double quote. Now, how to run this program? Go your exam server, click on the admin, and you need to redirect to the local host. Okay. After that, we have to use your folder name. Fine. But as now I have one problem with the port issue. That's why I'm passing the 90. There is no need to pass you the folder name. So just stop for folder name is yt I think so php. So let's check folder name is correct or not. Yes, it is correct. So just refresh it. And you can check the last modified things. What it is, if else ladder example. So that's all. So we are getting the total and the percentage as well. So it may be the confused what is total. So you can go here, just write total marks, total total marks. Okay, and then you can use any format in the double quote. That doesn't matter. But don't forget to add a concat statement here. So it will be total marks, and for this you can use the percentage, percentage. Percentage in even round bracket you can add a symbol as well, doesn't matter. Okay, just go there and just try to represent it server. What is missing? It's line number 9. Dollar $pm. What we have is, as I told, don't forget to use a dot because it is used for the concatenation. Just go there and refresh it. So to find the first target is completed, we are getting the total marks in the percentage. Now we have to calculate the grade system as well. For the calculating the grade, we have to use an if else ladder. So just go here, if dollar percentage, in which variable we are storing percentage, in percentage. If the dollar percentage is greater than 75, then we have to print whichever may be the echo grade, grade. So directly you can print no problems, or a plus grade or o grade, grade. First block is over, then we have to check here, go for the second block. If the marks is less than 75, so then you have to use if and else. Else if, else if. If it is not greater than 75, then what? It should be, you can use a greater than or equal to. And now, if percentage is less than 75, as we have to use the true condition cross check here. So for that, we need to use a logical operator. So I'm using the ampersand, double ampersand. It is an and kind of condition so that it will check both the condition must be true. Okay, the percentage should be less than 75 and the percentage should be greater than or equal to 60. Then only you can get the A grade. Okay, in similar manner, just copy this thing if else, and one more you have to write. And for that, now as of you have to do, uh, what you have to do, so basically just percentage now less than 60 and it must be a greater than 50. Then which grade we can have, then we can write the B grade as per the situation. I'm just taking the example so that, for example, you can write the many conditions here. So you may write the less than 40, so less than equal to 40, or it can be up to 40. So it is a C grade. And is there anything? So last things always there is less than 40 marks, so you can directly write the fails. Okay, there is no need to write no condition. Fails, fails, fails. Okay, don't forget to give the semicolons. So fine. So we have written the if else condition. So just go there and try to replace 75. So it is print A plus grade. See, A plus grade. It is in same similar line we are giving the outputs. So just add a PR statement here also so that After that, maybe the line will be get correct, and accordingly it's going to print these things. Okay, so score the A grade. For example, I'm just changing some percentage wise, so I'm just writing the 25 years so that it will be accordingly the first class or something is there. Yeah, it is in B grade because it is percentage is 58. So I'm just slightly going to increase some marks. So it will be checked for the first class. Refresh it. Yeah, now we are getting the A grade. Okay. In similar manner, you can check if the marks is suppose less than 40. So it will give the fails. Fine. So it is working fine. So doesn't matter. You can even check for the second class, third class, any number of classes. So always used to prefer a first class A grade. So that always be the better. Yeah. So fine, that's all. So this is what if else condition, a simple manner. What is if else condition? When the multiple conditions comes together and for cross checking the every conditions and accordingly we have to print the value. At that time we can use the if else condition. So basically just we have taken the three subject marks, total percentage, and the based on percentage we are calculating the grade system. So in if condition, we have checked like what is 75, then this here for the checking the two things we have to use the and. It is a logical operator. In the similar way, there are one more logical operator that is or. Or is either true, but in this situation, we need to check the every two both of conditions should be true. That's why using this condition. Okay. If here is a true, then this field block is executed accordingly. All block are executed. If there is a not match, then we are going to be the last else condition state get printed. Okay, and the one more thing we have to remember here while when to use a switch and when to use a if else. In most of cases, when we exactly know the how many modules or how many block are there, that time we can use a switch statements. And if else there is a multiple conditions are there, then we can use if else condition. And one more important thing I want to declare, I want to tell you that the switch is a must faster than if else ladder. Okay, it is faster than the if else ladder because in switch case directly that particular block is get executed, but in else if else in switch case, okay, directly that particular block is executed, but in if else it will start checking from the first things. It will check this, it is not matched, then it will go here, then it will go here, and accordingly it's going to wait which condition which block is matched. At that time it will going to print the output, but it is not happening in a switch case. In switch case you can directly pass the number, it will directly jump into that particular case and accordingly it going to print us. Okay, so as per the need we have to use the switch and if else later accordingly. Okay, hope you guys understood this thing. Thank you for watching. See you on next lecture. Thank you.